How's the school year going for you?
So far so good. It's alright. Well, I actually want to come in because I'm a little nervous with everything coming up, with it being mid-year. I know I need to start applying for colleges, and I don't know. I just really needed some help figuring out like what to do.
Okay, definitely understand you. Well, first things first, do you know where you want to apply to?
I was trying to really stay local, stay close to home, but I still want to be able to go somewhere that's well known. I've been looking at UCF a little bit, but I know that going for all 4 years can be kind of expensive, and I'm just trying to figure things out.
I mean, I definitely understand you in that concept. Top of that, do you know what you want to major in? Do you have any interest or?
I've been thinking about it lately, and I don't know. Like, I don't know if my mind is set or if I'm still thinking about it, but I like helping people. And so I was really thinking lately about psychology, but I don't know what parts of psychology I would be good at.
Okay, definitely. I mean, psychology, there's a lot of branches to it. As far as that goes, when I was in high school, my preference was also to help people. And because of that, I pursued my career in school counseling. That's why I'm here to help you guys out and guide you guys. Alrighty, so you said you're interested in psychology. Do you know what kind of psychology you might want to do?
I'm not really sure. I know I'm good at helping people, and that's kind of why I want to pursue psychology. But I really don't know what aspect of psychology I want to be able to be part of.
Okay, that's totally understandable. It's totally fine that you're uncertain with what you want to do. Something that I recommend to students often is taking a career test. This can help you understand what you want to pursue in and what you want to learn about. So here, let me write down this link for you, and you go ahead and take it, and we'll meet up tomorrow. How about that?
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll let you know what I get off of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, nice to see you again.
Hey, Mr. Graciano, good to see you again too.
Yeah. All right. So, did you take that career test?
Yeah, I did actually, and I was able to kind of sort things out, and it was saying that the type of psychology that would probably best fit my skill set would be a school counselor.
Hey, look at that. That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
So, have you decided where you want to apply to?
Yeah, I know I told you earlier that I was kind of wanting to stay local. I was a little worried about finances. So, like, in terms of staying local, I was thinking about, like, UCF. But I know going there for, like I said before, all 4 years can get expensive if it's not properly, like, managed well. So, I don't know. Like, I know this is school counselor, but I guess there's some other things that I want to figure out as well.
Okay. So, with finance, there's definitely options with finance. As you know, the government offers you financial aid. Actually, I might have some forms to be able to help you out on finances, because as you know, I also went to UCF. I mastered in school counseling. But before all that, I started at Valencia College, a community college. And while going there at a 2-year institution, there are a lot of sources that can help you out there as well. So in terms of money, if you are, worried about spending too much at UCF, there are options. Like, you could go to a 2-year institution and then transfer out to a university of your choice. Yeah, let's move forward. So for finances, when I went to Valencia in Florida, I was actually considered an out-of-state resident, so I had to pay out-of-state tuition. That could get a little bit pricey, but there were options for me as well. I did apply for financial aid. I did get some help, but at the end of the day, I also did have to take out some student loans. There are other options as well as that, like applying for scholarships as well. I know you're good with your grades, so I don't see why you wouldn't get any scholarships. So, you just got to adapt yourself to finding those scholarships. And, if worst comes to worst, then just taking out some loans. From my knowledge, I know that you do have to master in psychology for that. It is a long road with a lot of internships and a lot of shadowing. Let's move forward and let's talk about your purpose. Do you know what your purpose might be?
That's a really deep question.
Yeah, definitely understand you. Well, in college, my purpose was, as a student, I was there to accomplish, learn, and master my dreams in psychology. It'll help me help other people in need with emotional and mental illness. So as far as that goes, you need to understand your value, your goals, and your interests in order to succeed in your academic pathway to being successful in school counseling and psychology. So maybe we can start off with that. How about we'll end it here. You will take some time, maybe go home, figure out your purpose and what you want to do, and then come back tomorrow, and I can help you more out.
Okay, alright, sounds good.
Yeah.
Hey again.
Hey, nice to see you again. Did you take the chance and try to figure out what your purpose might be?
Yeah, I did. I mean, obviously, I feel like this is very general, but I think it definitely defines kind of why I want to go into psychology and why I want to end up doing school counseling as well. So I wrote it down, but for the most part, I really want to be able to just help others and give that guidance.
Okay, yeah, I definitely understand. Like I said, my purpose was similar. I wanted to help a lot of people out. As a student, I just really wanted to achieve. And going into that, I wanted to talk to you about learning strengths. Do you know what your, not strengths, learning styles. Do you know what your learning style might be?
I mean, what are some examples?
So some examples, like for me, when I took, there's actually, like I actually do the career test, there is a test that you can take to understand what your learning style is. And for me, my learning style was actually visual learning. And since I got that style, basically what that means is I work better with, for example, with like presentations, like in college, I work better with professors not only just lecturing, but having a presentation, having pictures, having charts and graphs and stuff. Right. So something that I wanted to bring up was your strengths. Do you know what your strengths might be?
I mean, I know a couple things that I'm good at is like listening, being organized, stuff like that.
Okay, definitely understand. So like the career assessment that I actually do, there's actually one for strengths that help you determine what you're good at. It's called the Clifton Strength Assessment. You can just search it up in Google and it'll come up. Anyways, my strengths throughout college was harmony, consistency, achiever, woo, and adaptability. But the two that absolutely helped me out get through college was achiever and adaptability. Because with achiever, basically all it means is that you're real ambitious with what you want to do, and because I was ambitious, it made me motivated to do more. And with that ambition, I was able to adapt myself into college and just, getting through all the hard work that I needed to get through. So I know that you were also talking to me about how you were nervous about UCF being too expensive and stuff, and we did go into depth of your options and how that can help you out financially. I know that with financial aid and the tuition at Valencia might be a good way to go towards a good pathway. I know that at Valencia they offer you very good resources. There was actually this one class that I took that helped me out a lot with finding out what I wanted to do with myself or my careers and strengths and learning styles. This class was called the New Student Experience class, and basically it just helps freshman students getting into that college life and just learning about the resources in school. Alright, so moving forward, after all that we discussed, is there anything else you might have questions about or anything I might be able to help you out with?
No, I mean, I feel pretty confident, after we talked about everything. I think that what I'm going to do is, start off with Valencia, go ahead and start off those first 2 years, kind of save money that way, and then, use, the direct connect to transfer to UCF from there, finalize everything, get my bachelor's, get my master's, and kind of hopefully follow that same path that you did. So thanks for the help.
Yeah, no problem. If there is anything else I can help you out with, you know where to find me. Other than that, you can also email me if you have any questions as well. But I'm glad I was able to help you out and help you guide yourself into the right direction.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Have a good one.
Yeah, you
All
too.
right.